Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music, Mel Torme and Coming Home Baby. And somebody who's home on the show is David in Mansfield. Back home, having a natter with me, talking about pies today. David?
Good afternoon, Mr. Watkins, Mr. Pie Man.
Yeah, National Pie Day today.
And of course, Mr. Hilton, who's with you today.
He is. He's getting himself prepared for his show later on. He's on between 10 and 12. It's the Friday Late Show or After Dark with Hilty, whatever you want to call it. But you phoned up because you want to talk pies, is that right?
I want to talk big pies, yes, actually. I'm a big pie man.
OK, so fill us in then.
I want to go back now then, please, to the early 60s.
OK.
This is when my loving of pies, if you like, lover of pies began.
That's in the early 60s?
Back in my early 60s, yes. No, back in the 60s, 1960s.
OK.
I used to go along and gather all the blackberries from a local patch, me and my couple of mates, right? Now,
but before we go any further, because we've had discussions about picking blackberries in the past, you pointed a finger at me many years ago saying that I'd stolen blackberries from somebody's bush.
Oh, yes, because they were overhanging, weren't they?
They were overhanging. I went to pick them and I said it was a great spot.
That's very true.
And then you got in touch and you said that basically I should be arrested for picking those blackberries.
Yes, but sadly you were sort of warned, weren't you?
Well, I've never done it since.
You got a yellow card.
I've never done it since after you said that.
Well, I'm glad you haven't.
So were these blackberries, were they...
These blackberries are in the what you call the round wood.
OK, and it was fine to go picking in there?
In the middle of the public wood, where nobody, where you could go along and have a walk or do what you like and pick blackberries.
So you weren't picking anybody's...
But they were good blackberries.
Not overhanging ones?
No overhanging ones. These are just proper... natural wild blackberry bushes, not like in somebody's garden like yours.
I wasn't in the garden. They were hanging over the fence.
But they stemmed from the garden, didn't they? They overhung from the garden.
They did.
That was the problem.
Yeah.
These are in the natural woods.
Okay, before we go...
I used to pick them, right?
Right, okay, yeah.
And I used to take my mother's, these little baskets they used to have, these... fruit baskets, what do they call them? Willow sort of baskets. I used to take one along with me and I used to jam it, pack it full with blackberries and bring it home. And also, my jam, must admit, and then after that, they were stored. And in the to get the apples, I'm afraid me and my friends used to do a bit of scrumping.
Right, so here's you pointing fingers at me, and it turns out that you are you're a criminal just like me.
I'm a criminal too.
Yeah. Okay, so you scrump your apples. So you've got apples...
I'm right up your street,
I've got a sneaking suspicion that you're going to put the apples and the blackberries together and make some kind of pie.
My mother did that.
Okay.
She did all the work and all the pies and everything. We washed them and everything, but we supplied the fruit, you see. Right? And I tell you what, these pies were absolutely... You could die for them, to be honest.
Right, OK. And how does it make you feel, remembering those pies today?
Well, it remembers me feel a lot for my late mother, because she was a wonderful mother. But it's not just that, it's the pies.
Exactly, that's
because
the thing.
The pies, you could eat them to death, and we used to put some cream on them, just single cream, and this wonderful yellow homemade custard.
What, custard and cream together?
Yes, cream, a little sprinkling of cream, drop of cream, and then custard on top. Oh my goodness!
It's making my mouth water.
Now. I'm all over the place.
Same here. My mouth is a-watering.
How do you feel about that? Would that be too much for you, though, the cream and the custard, do you think? I know you're always on about your weight you're putting on, your tummy and everything, and your diet and everything.
Yeah.
Would you not be all right with that?
Well, if it's at the weekend, I'd be all right with it.
Oh, okay then.
Oh, we're going to play you a song as well, aren't we? I've found this. Here's a song about apple pies. Not blackberry and apple pies, sadly. It kind of fits.
My brother Bill is in the army now.
Do you remember this one, David?
Heard from him today.
He's gone. He's listening.
His waistline's getting back to normal now. Here's what he had to say. Ma, miss your apple pie. Oh, Mama, I miss yours too. Now, Mama, they're treating me all right, but they can't cook just like you.
There we go. Ma, I miss your apple pie.
What a fabulous compliment, Mr. Watkins. A real fabulous compliment. Thank you for that.
Well, I didn't realise I had it in my in my selection box, but I did.
But
Anyways,
isn't that a wonderful tribute?
it's a tribute to your
After a
mum.
lovely conversation and chat with her.
But it's not an apple and blackberry pie, though. It's just an apple pie, so I'm sorry.
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? It's just the song itself. Thank you.
No worries. So what song would you like?
Well, if possible, I'm going through a bit of a poor health week this week.
Oh, dear.
I won't go into details and bore you, but
Thank goodness
it would
for
be
that.
lovely. Yes, thank goodness, yes.
Yeah.
Because, well, it would just be, one of my favourites, and like you and I when we're together, two can have a party.
Right, it's on the way next. Take care, mate.
Bless you, mate. Thank you.
The All Request Lunch with Your Space Mansfield on Portland Street.